We must credit everyone.
Yeah, they have to list the hairdressers.
And the caterers.
Yeah.
And the babies and pets that were born in that year.
Yep. Yeah, independent studios do that too. Especially the pets.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins. I'll see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Invasive
Haven't seen
species.
you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Oh, you know, freebooting mostly, swashing buckles and so on.
But leave the mosquitoes alone. They're an endangered species.
Oh, you're sailing with LeChuck?
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread panic? Are people evacuating?
He doesn't seem interested in carnage at the moment. Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Anyway,
LeChuck
no,
ship
I'm not sailing with
taking
LeChuck.
on crew.
My history with him?
It is kind of a cause of concern.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
She did kind of
That's not
rescue
the point.
herself.
Yeah.
He's an evil Zarbi ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me.
I think that's
He's
a
my
brand
nemesis.
of rum these days.
Hey, they said the same thing about you.
That
And then we
guy
just got this
steals
random
all my
owl
best
sitting
ideas.
there like,
Are you sure
ooh,
it
this
isn't the
is
other way
getting
around?
kind of weird.
Seems like he was here first.
Oh, my
I
cousin
don't know how
says
he
we've got a
found
better
out,
deal than
But I'm
this.
sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting
I have to get
voyage.
paycheck somehow. Nobody wants me after King's Quest V.
Truck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
In that case, you'll want to go talk to the pirate leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
I detect a certain resemblance here.
Yes, it looks a lot like an owl, doesn't it?
Ooh.
That's a lot of saves.
Yep. Can we delete them?
There's probably an option to delete them.
Yeah, it's case of, we need to come save. Oh, yes.
I mean, you
Yeah.
got 2 saves there now.
Yeah, I forgot it's case of once the auto save.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Oh, so you need to do better this for herself than Guybrush left her.
Some things never change. The Scum Bar will be here as long as there are pirates. Damn pirate wannabes. I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
Yeah, but is the Ask Me About Loom guy still here? This is a very important question.
He is here in the game somewhere.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition. Who is it that you think you are exactly?
You think you are Columbus?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison.
Wait, it was Captain Madison? She's like famous! I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing!
Plunder stats aren't everything.
Then the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
Want me to slaughter
I am
him?
listening to the story, that's why I'm asking all these
This is a harmless
questions.
hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
I'm going
The
to
others
find
are
the
actually
secret of Monkey
famous,
Island.
Dad!
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved.
The only mystery here is who let you into this bar.
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out. Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in
What
Melee
was it
getting
do
ready
this
right
time?
now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
I was gonna say, is he a ghost, a zombie, or a demon?
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Did make a bit of a strange choice for these close-ups.
I mean, this is about the level of respect he deserves.
Yeah.
I don't need you or your money. I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate.
I'm running
I'll
away
find a way
for
to get
real
to the
this
island no matter
time!
What it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better. Elaine?
Guybrush! Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
Yes.
A little, but I can
Is
skip
this
over the
gonna
first
be the
picture.
kissy part? I don't like the kissy part. Fred Savage had to sit through it, so do you, kid.
We're going to get a lot of lives to a lot of sailors and save a
I
lot
was
of
thinking
lives.
it.
I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
See, laughing at Guybrush is understandable, but laughing at Elaine...
Happen to have a ship
I
with
don't
you.
get
No,
that.
silly. I came on a charter.
Considering she used to be the governor of this
Yeah, I figured
place.
that, but it never hurts to
And
ask.
one of the biggest
I'm
badass
finding it
go-
harder than I
badass
thought to
going
get
in
hold of
the,
a ship and a
Caribbean.
crew for my expedition.
Why don't you ask around at the docks?
Unless it's, we're free to laugh at you now because you decided to marry the idiot.
I have to get going.
Oh, so do I. Lots to do. Bye.
Bye. The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine. the best ever governor of Melee. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers. Ah, the International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Welcome,
Now I want pancakes.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
The whole bit of
It's a gift.
the Voodoo Lady
Allow
Orchestra
me to seek
events.
knowledge on your
Lots of
behalf.
plot that has been
Will it cost me
dropped.
anything?
Pride, free will. Not much.
Yeah, maybe it was after so many years I don't care about orchestrating things.
Way to the secret is like a serpent.
It even looks like she aged a great deal since last time.
Obstacles lie ahead.
Oh, she had to
Serpent,
get out from behind the
obstacles,
chair somehow.
got it.
Ooh. You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
So we still don't know your name.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future?
In a way, think of it as a book of
Wink,
hints.
wink.
What is it really?
A
Nudge,
book of
nudge.
hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat. Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Your destiny lies at the docks. With
Property
Sam.
foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
No.
Wow, this was my favorite novelty store. Looks like Wally's got a
Hey,
new place in
Wally's got a new
I hope
place.
He's not still sore about the monocle. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Yeah.
Ah.
The sign
Chamber
says,
of Commerce
Chamber of
Midnight
Commerce
Luncheon.
Luncheon. Back shortly.
I'm
Oh, yeah,
pretty
that
sure it's
clock's
not a
been broken for
luncheon
decades
at that
now.
point.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Oh, hey, the alley where we got mugged. Sort of.
At least accosted by Seth Top.
Which was LeChuck in disguise.
Yeah. Oh, hey, look. Kikyo. Oh, one of the
Hey,
minions.
Kikyo.
Let's find some cold soup to throw you in.
Well, we do need someone to serve tea.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Hi, Stan.
Howdy, kid.
Hi, Otis.
Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since
Quite
the last
frankly,
time.
both of you deserve this.
In fact, didn't we first meet
Quite
right here?
frankly, most of the characters in this game deserve this.
Including Guybrush.
Somehow, no
Most
outsider.
importantly,
Nice,
Guybrush.
What did they get you for this time?
Did you steal more flowers?
Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just...
There we go.
In the forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Yeah, that's better.
Mm-hmm.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out.
Considering how much you hated me after the Monkey Island situation, I don't know.
It was tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like Sell doors?
Imagine that. Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of. Anyway, they aren't even her flowers. Taxes pay for them. It's public property. I don't know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway. Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
I'll make
A
it my
custard
number 3
night?
priority.
Let's do these the jail master then.
It says
Yeah, because if it was ours, if he'd let him out immediately.
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
I was really
If Boy
hoping
Lantern
Wyatt
was
should-
here to see this, he would be so happy to see Stan in jail.
Into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well,
It's in the
seeing
same place
you're in
as your
jail,
quality.
You have no ships and can't help me, I thought.
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan. I didn't really anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike. If you don't get killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Well, you've been no help.
See you
As
later.
usual.
Oh, pretty much status quo, yeah.
Looks sort of like an eye.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hello. Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my
Oh,
mother's favorite.
locksmith.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
You're kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes, they did. Yes, it was. And they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Who's the old lady in the
There
window
are
across
times when, yes,
You
he
mean
probably
Whitey
hears those
Bones.
questions a lot.
She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
In this case, yeah.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Aren't locks
There's
way
a
less
certain
secure if all you need is a
lawyer
number to
on
get a new key?
YouTube that would
That's
have
why
an
you
issue
should
with this.
never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number?
Well, then you're screwed, aren't you?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Yeah, that is going to be a thing.
We're turning his life upside down.
Yeah. Carl is the governor. We can say hi and get on well.
I'm sure no ill will here. At all.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
How's the governorship treating you?
It's not as straightforward as I'd hoped. For some reason, you can't just tell everyone what to do and assume they'll do it. That's new territory for me.
Not for me. Maybe I should be governor.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Lane can handle it. She doesn't need me.
I don't doubt that, but it isn't about what she does or doesn't need. If it isn't about the scurvy project, why are you here?
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
I'd
After
rather
last time.
swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Darn.
There's a ship at the docks that's headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere.
Boy,
Even
they
the
missed the
booksellers.
obvious joke.
In my books now, as you well know.
I'm sorry, but after she said they're
I should let
building
you
the
get back to
habitat for the rare
Yes, you
Caribbean
should.
whining leech, they should have said, your house will be done in about a week.
It's a lot of work being governor. I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Inventory.
Well, we got a stuffed dog now.
I've got a few coins for incidentals. The pen is mightier than the sword. It's soft and extra fuzzy.
Yes, we can look at this for hints. This is how I completed the game first time without having to look at walkthrough.
Wow, that's worse than I imagined.
Hands.
It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Stan used this to clean his ships. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's. It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships.
Funny because the only place to buy.
The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day. It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
And the moon hits your eye like a pizza pie.
LeChuck, your ship is
Expedition to
stinky.
fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most
That's
fearsome
its
pirate
must.
of the 8 seas. Equal opportunity
Yes.
employer. Inquire here.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options.
Hang on a second, you're still alive. You can't be on a ghost ship when you're not dead.
Humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely. I'd love to be a swabby. Swabbing is one of my favorite things in the whole world. The restful, mindless repetition, the delicate scent of old soapy water, the proud
Yeah, take it up with
satisfaction of
Roger
sprinkling
Wilco.
Okay. Save the strokes for the decks. The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute. What's your name, sailor?
Smith. John Smith.
Uh-huh. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it. In fact, you are the blacklist. Sorry, can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Oh god, are we gonna have to chase
Well,
a cat through a
that's a
fence
slight
after all?
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop. I hope this isn't one of those...
Grog?
I
Supplies?
about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a
Ship? Wait. The ship?
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison. Would he?
Ewan Lantern's not here, we can summon
to
him.
relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Hey, Cobb.
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years, you're still here.
There he is.
Yeah, there he is. A historical landmark.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic. Look at us. We're so much better than you because we don't drink grog before getting married. These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the gullible and naive would go looking for it.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Say it. Darn it.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D landscapes, sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes.
Now get lost.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
Forgot to mention that the sheep are the smartest things in the universe.
Yep.
Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
Also, Bob and Threadberry is just as much the worst as Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah.
I live and breathe. How have you been?
They both get people killed.
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Still in public service. Fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote limes as a preventative.
Oh, well, tell her I say hello.
The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey!
Says about cockroaches, but we've got maggots here.
And on the barrel over there.
How much are you paying the health inspector to pass you?
Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
I think I do.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook. Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool.
I think someone would have words to say about the mop being the tool of a cook.
Of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own.
Can you use it to wash the ceiling?
Perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it
doesn't.
Once you build it, the mop will
This is a thing you can do.
Whether you should is another question.
Defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart is the handle of the cook. You are one.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops. Carve your handle from a limb of that tree.
He's gonna regret saying that.
Any questions?
Yeah.
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is because
You'll just
this is your
know.
own personal journey.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but
blackjack.
pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
You decide to finally jump up here.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
I heard something about mops.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest.
Mop Quest.
Piratey parts.
Mop
Even
Quest.
the coolest
No,
professionals
this
involved
is
more
not
mopping up than you
Space
would think.
Quest.
It seemed crazy to me at the time too, but don't forget, it was
You're
all
not
so I could
Roger
board a ship,
Wilco.
take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop. Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
Active little guys, aren't they? The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk. I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Alas.
And we didn't even have to scare off a cat so a mouse could chew the rope off our hands.